The collapse of Yugoslavia in the early 1990s was a complex and multifaceted process that involved a combination of political, ethnic, economic, and historical factors. While it's challenging to pinpoint a single real reason for Yugoslavia's collapse, several key factors contributed to the dissolution of this multi-ethnic federation: ethnic tensions. One of the primary factors was deep-seated ethnic tensions among the various ethnic groups that comprised Yugoslavia. The country was made up of different ethnic groups, including Serbs, Croats, Bosniaks, Slovenes, Montenegrins, and Macedonians, and these groups had historical grievances and suspicions. Authoritarian rule. For much of its existence, Yugoslavia was ruled by authoritarian leaders, including Josip Broz Tito. Tito's strong-handed rule managed to keep ethnic tensions in check during his tenure, but his death in 1980 created a power vacuum. Economic decline. Yugoslavia faced economic challenges, including high levels of foreign debt, inflation, and unemployment. Economic disparities among regions and ethnic groups exacerbated tensions. Nationalism. The rise of nationalist movements in various republics, particularly in Serbia and Croatia, contributed to the disintegration of Yugoslavia. Nationalist leaders exploited ethnic divisions for political gain. Breakup of the communist bloc. The late 1980s and early 1990s saw the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe and the disintegration of the Soviet Union. This led to a re-evaluation of Yugoslavia's communist system and its viability as a unified state. Erosion of federal authority. The weakening of the central Yugoslav government and the growing autonomy of individual republics undermined the federation's cohesion. Conflict in Kosovo. The Yugoslav government's repressive policies in Kosovo, an autonomous province with a majority Albanian population, led to violent conflict and international condemnation. International factors. The international community, including the European Union and the United Nations, was unable to prevent or effectively mediate the crisis. The Yugoslav wars that followed the breakup of the country drew in neighboring states and led to international intervention. Armed conflicts. A series of wars and conflicts broke out in the early 1990s, including the Croatian War of Independence, the Bosnian War, and the Kosovo War. These wars resulted in significant loss of life, displacement of populations, and atrocities. Dismantling of Yugoslavia. The secession of individual republics, starting with Slovenia in 1991, and followed by Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and later Macedonia and Montenegro, led to the eventual dissolution of Yugoslavia. The combination of these factors created a volatile and unstable situation that eventually led to the collapse of Yugoslavia. The breakup of the country resulted in a series of brutal conflicts and left a lasting impact on the Balkans, including the establishment of new independent states and unresolved ethnic and political issues that continue to affect the region to this day.